Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Welcome back to my lessons here on YouTube. Now, today I don't have a language lesson per se. What I wanted to do was to tell you about 3 new resources or venues that I've created online to help you get more from the Professor Jason Spanish and Portuguese materials and lessons. Alright? Now, I've created a website at www.professorjason.com that you can go to and find. That's where I'm going to be posting all of my material for Spanish learners and Portuguese learners eventually. I'll be starting with Spanish content. Now I'm going to continue to post all of my videos here on YouTube, okay? So you can keep accessing the videos here on YouTube, but I'm going to have additional content on that website, professorjason.com. So I'll have text articles, I'll have MP3 audio podcasts, in addition to the videos that you're used to, alright? Now I've also created a page on Facebook that you can become a fan of, so you'll receive regular updates, and also created a Twitter account, Professor_Jason, that you could subscribe to receive additional updates and information. Alright? I'm not sure exactly how I'll be using all of these resources, but I am going to be adding a lot of additional content to the website. So here's a brief sort of tutorial rundown of those 3 resources that I just created. And I hope to see you on each of them very soon. Alright? Okay, now the first resource I want to talk to you about is my new website, professorjason.com. Probably the fastest way to find it is simply to Google Professor Jason, like so. The first result that comes up is a link to my website, welcome to professorjason.com. Clicking on that will take you, of course, to the home page, the start page, and I'll be adding tons of content. You can see from the menu here. There's also a community forum, a bulletin board where you can post your questions and get answers from members of the community. Alternatively, of course, you can just simply type into your navigation bar here www.professorjason.com. So hopefully you'll come check out my site, and above all, you'll become a registered member so that you can access all of the content that I'm going to be adding to the site over time. Alright? Okay, now the second resource I wanted to show you has to do with Facebook, the popular social networking website. If you're a member of Facebook, you have a profile posted there. You'll be familiar with the search area here. You can just type in Professor Jason, and what will come up in addition to my personal profile, it's taking just a second here to search. Alright, what you're going to see, here's my personal profile, but here I've created a page, Professor Jason Learn Spanish and Portuguese. You can click on that page to access it, and once you have that page, what you can do is you can become a fan of the page, which means you're going to get any updates when I change the status of the page. You'll be able to participate in discussions and things like that. It's a community on Facebook for Professor Jason. And then linked to that new Facebook page, I have created a Twitter account using Professor Jason. So you can find this very simply going to the main page, signing in, of course, if you're a member, or creating an account if you're not, and just searching for Professor. This time it has an underscore Jason, and that will bring up my Twitter feeds. Okay, so you can subscribe to those Twitter feeds, and it's just another way to receive updates when I add content to professorjason.com or I update my YouTube videos. So I hope you will take advantage of these 3 new resources, first by becoming a member and checking often professorjason.com, by joining and becoming a fan of my Facebook page, Professor Jason Learn Spanish and Portuguese, and by following my tweets, right, my updates on the new Twitter account, Professor_Jason.